Hey, all this Gnosis, and this is part 4 of that very, very special challenge. And yeah, no sadness is allowed and no fury is allowed, so we need to cure those statuses whenever they happen. I knew that this boss fight was going to be a bit annoying with that, depending on how much he decides to lick us, and stuff that, right? Because this will slow down the fight. But that means that you're also such a good boy. Orc? Orc. Or what a might attack. Yeah. Come on. Hit, yeah. Very nice thing. Yeah, we're gonna need to heal here. I forgot how much damage this can do. I know that it can do a lot of damage to us if we're unlucky. So where's the army? That's the stronger one. I think that's the kill one. Climb hazard. Ooh, nice damage. Oh, we get off one attack there. I didn't realize it was gonna lick there. So I'm gonna have to hype it out. Okay. See, sometimes that can happen, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Just as long as we cure it, That's very good. And we get 240 XP and we get a Phoenix down. We still have time. Yes, that is true. So we used up Ether, which is not the greatest thing in the world. We have 5 hypers left, so it's lucky that we got a bunch of hypers there. And we can cure Claude. So yeah. And I think we should still go with the icing there. Although I forgot if those things heal from ice or not. I'll get steel here. Right, and I think we will move lightly then. Right, and we have steel equipment calls, so we have dexterity +2 from that. Yeah. Let's jump down wall. I always thought that was supposed to be a note that you can read there on the wall, And then train graveyard time. It is a weird not a single encounter there in the sewer, but that's probably because we already got so many encounters there before the apps fight. But yeah, so the apps fight can be a bit, like, imagine right if you would have gotten more unlucky there, and stuff that would have been like really bad. What? Not 6 and 5, 6 and 10. So level 12 at the train graveyard. BT Aris. We get the high potion. And I think it's down the top. Run out of high potion. Right now we get to see here. We get to see if it absorbs ice or not here. If it absorbs ice, then that's bad. Right, okay, it must absorb ice. which is a bit of an issue, not gonna lie, that is very annoying though. And then it misses, of course it does. Wait with Blade Beam actually, because I think that Blade Beam might be better in this situation here. But then he should kill it. Yes. So now I need kills in order to unlock Meteor Rain. When we get Gravity Balls actually, those are actually going to come in handy, I think. We're not going to sell those. Unless they work a lot. That means that Ice won't be useful here, Lightning will be though. So just Lightning of Ice there. Yeah, that's another high potion. So this one is not getting high potion. It's 300, right? No, 500, okay. Which is nice. Echo Skin, which will cure silence, which will become a useful potion. But that also means that any additional, for example, like Star Pendant will be completely worthless. Stuff that which is of course very, very good, but we want to make sure that we keep most of the accessories, even though they're normally worth a lot of money, or we keep them for like the whole gold saucer thing, you know, stuff that. So depending on how things go. You know, as an emergency, like money fund, you know, and stuff like that. So, and hopefully we get the encounter where we can steal. But triple these, which is actually very good. So both. It's not that much damage though. So I'm guessing they're strong against magic. That's what I'm guessing. Can we steal off one? Because I need to remember what the steal is here. Can steal anything? Yeah, we're probably gonna kill off one of these two. Attack. Attack. And the cure. And then we're gonna steal a bunch here. And we'll kill it with the limit break eventually. Stone ether, okay, that's very good actually. So ethers can be stolen from the flying things. So we can steal ethers here. That's going to be very useful. We need to get a striking staff though, because I want the money from the striking staff. I'm actually gonna put it up there, it sounds good by the way. That need to be soon. So yeah, let's hope that we can get the encounter sooner rather than later. Now of course, if we would grind enough here, you know, we could get the next thing, because I don't think actually that climb house that will be enough on its own, unless we can gain a bunch of levels, which is a bit of an issue, of course, obviously. It's a bit of an issue, of course, obviously. Now you might say that, oh, it's better if we go on the next area and stuff that in terms of enemies. Which technically is true. And stuff that by grinding the towers would probably be better. Is this the guy? So I need to steal. Once we awaken. Okay, no steal. Let's steal anything. Laser block. Steal. Is there anything? Mono laser. Why did I read that as laser? It's fucking laser man. Please don't let Climb Hazard kill it here. I know that also only has 300 health. 300 HP is the exact value, so not dead. Very good. Why did I read that as laser? Mono laser. Laser. That would have been a thing though. Moon laser, blarg. It's an alien, haha, with its moon laser. Moon laser, blarg. Why does it look like it's supposed to be? Oh, silence. Well, that's a bit of an issue though. Oh, so we really love statuses. Moon laser, blarg. You know what? High potion. More like goodbye potion. I don't think we kill it in one hit though. I don't think we have the damage for that. I'm taking a bit of a risk here though to do this. Okay, it doesn't die. And now we steal until we get it. Steal? Come on, man. It cannot be that hard to steal. He's eventually gonna run out of power though, I think. Right, although I think that moon laser is probably free. Stole striking staff, there we go indeed. Yes. Very good, that's the staff stolen there. That fixed it though. But yeah, so striking staff, as you can see, would be a very, very big upgrade for her. So that's, yeah. Because it's the first that is stealable that is in that tier and stuff like that. And one thing I'm gonna do because I'm gonna take a bunch of screenshots because of course, if you know, there's a Swedish gaming magazine that's called Superplay. It's the sequel to Superpower and stuff like that. And in that, they did have some. Like they did have like codes for games and stuff that, you know. And sometimes they will have some guides and stuff that, right? And some of the guides are a bit outdated, all things considered, right? The codes aren't that good, you know. Or the guides aren't often that good, like certain things are weird. They're calling Utai instead, you know, and stuff like that, and certain things are a bit weird. But also like the official like guides written by someone in Sweden and stuff like that, right? It's actually pretty cool. And that would have been really, really bad if we would have died here. Yeah, because their eyes does a lot of damage. In my sword. Nice. The Kim Hazard can do a lot of damage, but yeah, but it is a bit problematic. Steal? I would like to steal actually. Because if we're in the back row, the only thing that's actually a threat would be his ice magic. They will go stolen ether. The ice pen. The ice pen is a bit of an issue. And then we climb down. So good to go. So how many ethers? 3 plus we can sell and striking stuff, of course, obviously. But yeah, I think the next place here is going to be better because the flying enemies are actually very weak to lightning, if I remember correctly. They're like super weak to lightning, and they're also weak to wind, I think, if I remember correctly here. I mean, the next enemy that can affect our status on us, that is like Fury or Sadness, isn't in our headquarters. The saw like enemies, the thought serpents, as I like to call them. They can do it and stuff, but yeah. Because here's the thing, right? We need to basically one-shot Reno, or hope that the limit break does a lot of damage on Reno, of course, obviously. There's two ways to do that. Either we get Meteor Rain, or finish attacks rather, or we get high enough level here that Climb Hazard one-shots it, or close to one-shotting it, and stuff like that. And then we need to hope, of course, that because I will try and kill off the other party members, of course, or not for the fight rather, because, you know, we need to keep the party members alive, of course, obviously, you know, for reasons. There goes the pill. So we sell 3 ethers, 2 Phoenix Downs, 2 high potions, sell 17 regular potions, sell striking staff for 650. Everybody's not worth anything, so we keep those. Yeah, they're both nice. So we're at 12,000 currently. Yeah. Main problem, right? Main problem is, right, if we kill off the other party members, right? Sure, that is nice too. We kill off the other party members, but then basically he will always start with a pyramid. And then you just get game over if that happens. You're wounded. Thanks, Cloud. But we should maybe grind here down at the other place. No, so yeah. Okay. He goes down. My problem is that we can only do that once, though. I'm curious of what the steal is here, if they even have a steal here. Propeller. Nice. Actually, let's bolt here, actually. I forgot if there's anything that works like an in here or not. Yeah, because otherwise we just want to be bolting here. Okay. Maybe we're actually weak twice. Yeah, we're all not going to go all the way up here just so we can talk to VII and get that conversation. I think both of these answers are actually correct here. I'll start heading down again. You only get one this time. Bolt. Another bolt. So I forgot if there was something that technically worked like an in-down here. Because otherwise you can just buy 10s, of course, obviously. But you can still buy from him good. Because we could buy 10s. Yeah, so we can buy 10s here eventually. And so that, like if we run out of MP, we can buy 10s. Your Play beam. I don't think this kills them off though. And we can choose to use the MP sparingly, of course, obviously. $120 is still pretty decent, not gonna lie. No. We're just gonna be grinding here a bit and stuff that, right? The fact that yes, we can get triple encounter here. It's not going to be the slowest, but it's not going to be the fastest either. In terms of getting in upgrades. It is very annoying though with a single one here like this. I want to see what this is though. Okay, you can see potions here, so you can technically steal infinite healing here. I mean, technically, since we will be getting Barret up there, for example, killing off Tifa doesn't really matter, because that means that he's either gonna like pyramid, you know, he's either gonna pyramid Claude or, you know, Claude or Barret. And eventually, of course, we'll do enough damage eventually, and stuff like that. Sure. And eventually these encounters might start going faster. Eventually, of course, I say. You know, eventually. was 120. One more though is gonna be enough. How much? Okay, good. I mean, we're at limit breaker 2. I mean, Meteorrain has the potential to be a one-shot because if I remember correctly, Meteorrain is basically like the limit breaks attack damage from Klim has that kind of at several times. Bolt. Or something about. Want to see the damage we do with Klim Hazard at this point. Okay, 234. So for example, we will hit it for 234 at least. Several times. Yeah, that wasn't even enough. It's a magic stat now. Magic stat is 31. It's not that great. Yeah. Now, of course, in the Syndra building, we will be able to steal Hard Edge, Shield, and also Carbon Bangle for Cloud. It would be nice. Color. Plus bolt here. Cast bolt. Yes. I think we can get a hit off here first before we go. That's a bit nice at all. That could have been really bad here. These are actually very fast at attacking us and stuff like that. Sure. Maybe. Nice. Level 13 and problematic. Eventually though, right, the bolt all here will eventually be strong enough to kill all of them. Nice, very nice. Yeah, I want to help. Okay. difficulties. 124, nice. That's a crit. And yeah, I think we actually already gone by some tens now. Tens actually. It's quite a bit, but yeah, I'm gonna call it a day now here. Yeah, call it a day. So yeah. Level 13, and we are gonna need to grind up probably to meet your rain and stuff like that. So yeah, so either what can happen here is either we get high enough level and stuff like that. Now eventually, of course, if we get enough levels here, then of course close magic is gonna get strong, and eventually, of course, magic gets strong enough, we can like one shot. Then we see it with like normal. Stuff that even if it's a single one, that we move out a bunch of it. Then that will speed up the encounter and everything. And stuff like that, and then eventually bump it out enough. We can either use the Clan Hazard or we get enough kills so we get or use if we get high enough strength. If we get over like, I think it is something like 32 strength. It basically certain thresholds that exist. It then larps up his damage by a lot. Because once you get enough damage, you start beating for over 100. With Claude and elements over 200, then well, I'm not currently like physical for Claude is like 200. We have to 9 fights, so we had 300 damage from last 26, so you can see. But I hope you all enjoyed this, and I'll see you all next time.